Hey guys, it's Roxy here, and today we're going to share with you our daily practice, which is moving our bodies into an ice bath. I've checked the temperature on the ice bath today and it's 5 degrees. So we often like to do this daily as a daily practice. We set the intention to go into our heart portal, to silence our mind, get out of our head and into our heart, and breathe into our body. And this is like bringing our consciousness all the way deeply into our heart center. We have to use the breath to control what's happening when we enter into the ice bath. So for the ice bath, we got a freezer. It's a chest freezer. I think it's 350 litres. Pete just fits in it, but I fit nicely. So we filled it up, we let it freeze up a little bit and had a temperature gauge inside of it. Now, we encourage you or invite you to do this at home because it's super simple. You can always pick up a chest freezer for a couple of $100, I'm sure, off a Gumtree or another site if you're from America or Europe. Basically bring this into the home as your daily ritual.
Hi guys, Roxy in the background there, just getting out of the ice bath and in recovery mode, searching for some sunshine, not really looking like we're going to find any today. So you might be thinking, why the heck do you go and sit yourself in 3-4 degree freezing water to somehow help you? What the heck does it do? Well, the first thing it does is helps to train you to better deal with stressful situations, because I can tell you when you first get in there, it takes your breath away and your whole brain and nervous system has trouble getting that first breath, and you got to control the breath, control the breathing, stay calm. And isn't that just such a great metaphor for life and stressful situations sometimes? We've got to learn to just calm down, control the breath, center ourselves, and certainly that helps at the start of an ice bath. As you start doing ice baths more regularly, what you do notice though is it helps you to have more energy. And I think the reason why we have more energy, or Roxy and I notice it during the day, is, well, first of all, we're sleeping better at night by resetting that nervous system, by giving it high highs and low lows during the day, so to speak, through the stresses of everyday life, but then the relaxation and centering that comes with having the ice bath. We find that when we do switch off and finally go to sleep at night, we sleep like a baby. Also, ice baths are said to really help with the body's rejuvenation and our immune system. And that's because all of the blood flows from our extremities and rushes into our organs to keep them clean. So a lot of the internal organs are getting flushed with fresh blood, and that blood can help to clean out any toxins, any blocks. This leads to another benefit, which we could all deal with a little, or most of us could, a little bit of weight loss. Because as we're in there and we're stimulating the body, thermogenesis gets stimulated in the body, which is basically our fat cells' ability to burn and produce energy or heat to start to warm us up. And we can trigger that while we're in this ice bath. And I think the next thing that we notice in terms of regularly doing an ice bath is just the clarity in the thinking day to day. I'm certainly noticing that day to day we seem to be sharp, we seem to feel clear, and it's like anything. It's hard for the first few times, but now if we're not in every day, we're in every second day, even if it's only 5 minutes to make yourself feel noticeably better, I think it's probably worth a try. So maybe you want to check out an ice bath and see if it's for you. Some people it's just not for. I know my brother Dan, he's like, I just don't do cold water. I'd rather go meditate for 20. But if I can't do the meditation for 20, an ice bath for 5, or doing both, it just seems like icing on the cake for great well-being. Chat 3. Well, you're never really in the mood for this. It doesn't really matter how many times you do it. Just look at that. There's ice floating in there. It's about 3 degrees. All natural, the colour of the rainwater tank in there, a little bit of tree staining in there, and in you go, and it's like, oh my God, what am I doing? And in you go, and away we go. And there's a big difference between, say, 3 or 4 degrees and 1 or 2 degrees. It makes a heck of a difference. I've noticed on days when it's 5 or 6, you can do 10 degrees in the ice bath, no problem. It's sitting at 3 or 4 today. I reckon I'll just go for 5 minutes. Oh, I've put all the grass in here with me, so it's looking really natural. But you get the idea, right, of centering into this. And I'll probably have to stop talking for a moment, but tongue at the top of the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, helps to produce heat in the body as well. Sometimes called the ascension breath. A little bit of ascension while we're doing this doesn't hurt.